with some fun, fresh fun ways to show gratitude. Gratitude is letting others know you see how they've helped you. There are so many ways to let someone know how grateful you are. You could give someone a shout out with your hands. Woo! You're awesome! You can send an all caps text message. You are awesome! You can use the ancient art of flag semaphore. Go! You! But my favorite way to show gratitude is through song. No matter what you do, I should be thanking you because you make me happy. I look pretty cool, right? Let me see that back. No matter what you do, I should be thanking you because you make me happy. Because you make me. Is that what I look like? How embarrassing! Never showing gratitude again. In today's story, we'll hear about a time when King David showed gratitude in a really big way. And he wasn't even a little bit embarrassed.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 6, verses 12 through 22.
After many years of war and uncertainty, David had finally become the king of Israel. But something was still missing from the royal city of Jerusalem.
The Ark of the Lord belongs here.
The Ark was a wooden chest that in some special way carried the presence of God among the Israelites. It had been stolen by the Philistines and then returned, and now it was sitting in the home of a man named Obed-Edom.
We'll set up a tent right here for the Ark. Let's go get it.
David's wife, Michal, was, let's just say, less than enthusiastic.
The dust on those back roads takes the curl out of my hair.
So David gathered up all his best soldiers and marched over to the place where the Ark rested.
This is a wonderful day. An incredible day. An absolutely fantastic day.
With great care, the men lifted the heavy Ark with carrying poles.
Wonderful. Excellent. Let's go. That's one step closer to Jerusalem. 2, 3.
Are you seriously gonna count the whole way?
Wait. Stop.
We've only come 6 steps.
That's okay. We need to thank God for everything He's done.
Right then and there, David sacrificed a bull and a calf to honor God.
Okay. Now we can move on.
1, 2, 3. Lift.
Just walking isn't enough. We should dance for God.
The Ark's kind of heavy.
Everyone else, if you're not carrying the Ark, celebrate, sing, shout, blow the trumpets.
The people shouted and ran alongside the Ark. David danced before the Lord all the way to Jerusalem. As the laughing, shouting parade arrived, Michal stared in disbelief from a window. There was her husband, the king, dancing in a simple linen garment with all the common people.
Unbelievable. He looks ridiculous. Certainly not like a king.
Down on the street, David continued to dance all the way to the beautiful tent he had set up.
Everybody behind me, let's dance. Okay, keep on moving. Now, let's switch it up. Time for a breather. Let's put the Ark right here.
1, 2, 3, down.
David made more sacrifices to honor God. Then he stood before the people.
The Ark has returned. God bless you. He is the one who rules over us all. He deserves our thanks for everything He's done. So let's keep celebrating. We've got some fresh bread and dates and raisin cakes for everyone.
Though all of Jerusalem had turned out for the festivities, one person still refused to celebrate. When David returned home, Michal met him furious.
You're the king of Israel, and you've really made yourself look good today, right? Dancing around in that thing?
A linen apron. It's what the priests wear.
But you're a king. You made a fool of yourself in front of all of your officials and even the servants.
I did it to honor God. He made me ruler over his people.
I can't even.
I will celebrate to honor the Lord.
You already said that.
Oh, I'm not done. I will bring even less honor to myself if it will bring more honor to God.
What is that in your beard?
Raisins. You want to do the electric slide?
No.
While Michal cared more about appearances than anything else, David fixed his gaze on God because he knew nothing was more important than celebrating, to thank God for all the amazing things he'd done.
King David wasn't embarrassed to show how grateful he was to God, and it didn't matter who saw, because David knew that honoring God was more important than honoring himself. So he danced! And maybe he sang, "You make me feel like that, thank you for being you, you make me feel." God had done so much for David, so thanking God must have felt like a party! And maybe he sang, I'm not embarrassed. You know why? Because God made the universe. God made you and me. And God made it possible for us to have a relationship with Him when He sent Jesus to die for our sins. We should be celebrating with our hands. Woohoo! With semaphore flags. You are amazing. You are incredible. With singing and dancing and praying, shouting it from the rooftops. We should be celebrating God any way we know how, because that's the one thing to remember today. Celebrate what God has done. And if someone asks you why you're celebrating, tell them. Sometimes telling people about God is the best way to show Him you're grateful. You make me feel like that, yeah. I want to thank you for being you. You make me feel like that, yeah. It's really, really true. Thanks for watching, everybody. kids, welcome back to another week of Shout It Out! Do you guys remember what we're shouting about? Gratitude! Yeah, all month long we are showing gratitude, which is letting others know you see how they've helped you. Today we're going to make a fun fall craft, and we're going to use this puppet, this puppet to help us say our Bible verse and remember our Bible verse. So to do this, you will need a brown paper bag, a black marker, some scissors, glue, and colorful paper to cut out pieces of your scarecrow. That's what we're gonna make, scarecrow today, very fall. All right, so first we're gonna start at the top. Take some brown paper and you're gonna cut out a hat. All right, you can make this however you want. I'm gonna kind of make it a little bit pointy on the sides. All right, so cut out your hat. That's gonna go at the top of our scarecrow. And now we need some hair. Do you guys know what scarecrow hair is made out of? Hey, hey, hey. So we're just gonna make strips of hair for our scarecrow to go, oh, maybe I'll do it. This will be a little bit easier. Cut it across however long you want your hair. And then just take your scissors and do little strips. I'm gonna cut out all my pieces first, and then I'll start gluing. So I can lay it all out and see what I think before I make it stick permanently. Did any of you guys go to a farm this fall? Or pumpkin patch? Did you get to see any kind of scarecrows? They're very helpful for the farmers because the crows like to come and eat their corn and all their different crops. And a scarecrow makes it look like there's someone out there all the time, so it scares them away. I really like the scarecrows in Charlotte's Web. They're really funny. The crows and the scarecrows. All right, so I'm gonna put my little hair there. See what I think? Next, we're gonna do some eyes for our scarecrow. So you're gonna need some white paper and just cut nice circles out of your white paper. If you make them too big, you can always trim them down. Those are a little bit too big for me, my guy. Then you can either cut out black paper for the pupil, or that's what I have a black marker for. So I think I'm just gonna draw that on. Let's see if that works. So I need two eyes. Scarecrows have two eyes. I'm gonna match them together so I can get them at least, try to get them the same size. Ooh, okay, so there's my eyes. So I'm gonna put them in the middle, and I'm gonna do a little dot for the pupil. You can see. All right, now our scarecrow needs a little nose. I'm gonna do an orange nose, and I'm gonna make it a triangle, just for fun. Here's my little orange nose. All right, so now we're gonna do some rosy cheeks for our scarecrow because it gets cold sitting out there all day and all night in the field. So I'm just gonna take some pink paper. Oh, sorry, I folded it to make it a little bit easier to cut. And I'm just gonna do an oval shape. And when you fold it, you get two that are the same size. I'm gonna put that on my little scarecrow guy. And then we just need a little outfit for him. So once you have all your little pieces for your face, then we're gonna make some clothes for our scarecrow. So take whatever color you want the shirt to be and lay it under your scarecrow, and then you can just trace out what you need to cut.
and it'll be the perfect size for Mr. Scarecrow. I didn't have to trace very much at all. So now I'm going to cut that out. And lay that down. Oh, I'm even going to make it a little, do a little collar for him. And also make sure you leave room for your Scarecrow's mouth. So you don't want to go all the way up to the fold. You want to leave a little room to put him out. So I might trim that even a little bit more to give him some room. Alright, so there's my Scarecrow's little shirt. And I'm going to do a little patch for him because, you know, things get dirty and broken out in the field. So I'm going to put a little patch on his shirt, maybe even sideways. Alright, so once you have all that, you have all your pieces, so you can go ahead and start gluing them down. I think that, what's this called? Glue sticks work really well, or you can use white glue, or even just tape, if that's all you have at your house. Whatever you have will be perfect. So I'm going to do his eyes and his little pink cheeks. I might put his eyes a little low. See if I can pull those up. His cheeks, his little triangle nose. Here's part of his face. I'm going to do his body and his shirt. Make sure you do not glue shut your bag when you're doing his shirt. You want to keep that nice and open so you can put your hand in there. And now for his patch. Glue that a little crooked. Alright, I think I just need, I'm going to secure his hat and do his hair. Make his hair look a little tangly because it gets crazy out in the field. Hair's all over the place. It's way over there. Alright, and then just do the very bottom of your hat so that it can stick out over your bag. So there's my puppet with all his little accessories. I'm going to take my black marker and draw some details. So I'm going to put a little scruff on his hat. Maybe make it look like his patch has been sewn on, maybe by his mama or grandmama. And then you definitely need to give him a smile. I think scarecrows like their jobs. Alright, so here's my little scarecrow. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and pause the video. You can back it up if you need more time, whichever. Whenever you're ready, we are going to practice our memory verse. So our memory verse is Psalm 136:1. Give thanks to the Lord because He is good. His faithful love continues forever. So do you think you can do that, Mr. Scarecrow Puppet? Yeah, I can do that. All right, let's see if the Scarecrow can say it. Give thanks to the Lord because He is good. His faithful love continues forever. Psalm 136:1. That was really good, Mr. Puppet. All right, let's say it in a deep voice. Give thanks to the Lord because He is good. His faithful love continues forever. Psalm 136:1. How about, do you have a really high squeaky voice? Give thanks to the Lord because He is good. His faithful love continues forever. Psalm 136:1. Good job, you guys. Well, Well, have fun with your puppets and learn your memory verse, and we'll see you next week.
Hey guys, this song is called Focus. For the verse, it's a simple step, snap, step, snap, up, snap, step, snap, step, snap, up, snap, snap. And that's it for the verse. Then it goes to the pre-chorus and it says, and even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe again. Even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And then it goes right into, I'll keep on looking for you, for where I'm going, knowing you're going too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. And then for the chorus, it goes, you are my only focus. Spin. Do it over here. You are my only focus. Again, you are my only focus. I'll fix my eyes on you. And that's it for the chorus. Then we go into the bridge, and it says, hands in the air, I know you're there, anywhere. And it's just a simple step out, step back, over, out, over, and you repeat that, and then back to here for another 4 count, and then you repeat that. And that's it. Let's try it out.
This is my face, this is my focus, all of my days, I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud, I shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us, and even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe, and even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe, and keep on looking to you, for where I'm going, knowing you go there too, I'll keep on looking to you, I'll fix my eyes on you, you are my only focus, you are my only focus, you are my only focus, I fix my eyes on you, oh yeah, woo! You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, I know you're there, anywhere, I fix my eyes on you, This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days, I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud, I'll shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us, and even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe, and even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe, and keep on looking to you, for where I'm going, knowing you go there too, I'll keep on looking to you, I'll fix my eyes on you, you are my only focus, you are my only focus, you are my only focus, I fix my eyes on you. This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days, I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud, I shout the chorus, because 'cause I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you, oh yeah, oh yeah. Woo! You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere, oh. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you, you. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere, I fix my eyes on you, and keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only, you are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you,